Good morning and welcome everyone to Elation Professional. We're back into a new year and therefore a new season of coffee break live streams for you. We hope you continue to find them informative, inspiring, and hopefully a little entertaining as well. And just to let you know, the 10 streams we did last year are still available to watch or re-watch. Just click on videos above and you'll be able to see those again.
Yeah, good morning here from Kerkrade, center of Europe. And this is the Elation Studios. This is my colleague Alistair, and my name is Frederik. We're very happy to have you with us again in 2021, and we're looking forward to an interesting episode today where we are going to show you a little bit to understand the difference between an old halogen profile LICO ellipsoidal, well, there are many names for those kind of types of fixtures, and the newer ones with LED, and the latest generation of automated LICOs and ellipsoidals. And yeah, we're going to show you how this new generation can save you some time and also some money.
So yes, today we're going to use a few of our products to have a look at the evolution of the ellipsoidal or the profile fixture. So naturally, we are all familiar with those old school tungsten profiles that have been around for decades. So they were great back then, but of course through time, units can be re-engineered to not only add features, but better functionality, but equally important to eradicate some of the old problems that some of these fixtures had with their performance. So with those old school LICOs, it was really the high power draw, it was the lamp changes, the lamp costs, and also the high heat. And that high heat really has a wear and tear and damage to internal components, whether it be the lamp socket, the lenses, gobos, etc., etc. And also not to mention the replacement costs of those components and the associated labor costs to repair them. So today we have products re-engineered from the ground up to have efficient LED engines and improved optics to suit. So these units are brighter, but yet they're consuming less power, and also the addition of intelligent software gives greater functionality as well. So here we have our LED static profile range to show. So namely on the left we have the CW Profile HP. So this is a 5,600 Kelvin fixture with a punchy output of 11,000 lumens. Moving on to the middle, and we have our Color 5 profile. So this adds a red, green, blue, mint, and amber engine to really expand the color spectrum for the profile to get those difficult or even impossible to achieve colors, such as your warmer tones or even your theatrical pastels. And then finally, on the right-hand side, we have the WW Profile HP. So this gives over 10,000 lumens from a perfect 3,000 Kelvin warm white.
Speaking about efficiency, those CW, cold white, and WW, warm white LED profilers only have a 130 watts LED. That doesn't sound much, and it is really not much for that much of brightness what they can emit, because we have 10,000 lumens output on the front lens measured in our studios, in our laboratories, and we have 11,000 lumens output on the cold white version. So this is really, really efficient, and we would like to welcome you to compare this lumen output with anything else what you see in the market where you come across or where you come along, and take our 130 watts, put it in comparison with other fixtures, and then you can really see how great and how efficient those fixtures are. And please, also, if you have any questions during this session, please leave us a comment. Just type something and we will try to read it while we're talking to you live here from our studios.
And it's important to add as well, both our cold white and warm white fixtures actually come in IP65 versions as well to further expand their versatility. So in fact, the cold white we're using today is the IP65 version. And we even have an IP65 dual gobo rotator to use with both of these fixtures too. So this allows a dynamic outdoor projection, branding, and logo placement.
And that is a great idea for all of you who might work in installs, or for those of you who are looking for some new business, because maybe you can contact some of your local companies around, those companies which would like to make a difference to their competition because they want to project their logo on their house, on their ceiling, on their screens. So they can use those kind of profilers because they're waterproof and dust-proof, so they can easily use them outside to make a difference to their competition. So maybe that offers some new business for you, or that opens some new doors for you. Just think about it and let us know if you need any support or if you have any questions about those fixtures. Additionally, those static fixtures come with lenses. You can have optional lenses, 19 degrees, 26 degrees, 36 degrees, and 50 degrees. And we have them in static because we believe that this gives the best output. It saves a lot of costs when you compare it with other lens solutions, and it always makes sure you have really a perfect projection. So there are no compromises, there's no blurs, no shadows. Those HD lenses are really, really best to perform with our ellipsoidals. And if you have some of those industry standard B-size gobos or B-size iris, something what Alistair is showing right now, and there you can see the iris, how working very, very perfect and very, very accurate. So if you have those kind of B-size slot gobos or irises, you can still reuse them in our fixtures because we have the industry standard B-size here, as well as some of the lens, so they're easy to replace. Let us know if you have any questions regarding those accessories, and you will see how great those fixtures perform and how they can maybe even open some new business for you when you use the IP65 version.
But even these modern static LED profiles have been evolved as well. So specifically with our Fuze Profile CW fixture in mind, so this is really our automated LED ellipsoidal unit. So this product brings the expected features and performance of the static units, but really it's re-engineered and evolves to add more features, options, and it improves on the optics of those static profiles with an impressive zoom range. So the Fuze Profile CW builds on the quality of light, the flat field, the dimming, accurate focusing, framing system, gobo projection, and color reproduction of those static profiles. But it really adds more features and is now crucially equipped within a quiet, accurate, and precise automated housing. So today we hope to show that the automated version can add extra functionality with its advanced feature set, and crucially while saving time, effort, space, and money with its automated nature. And of course, all these products are engineered and optimized for theater, exhibition, broadcast, studio use, and many other applications. So whether it be key lighting, or lighting a banner or a set, or even using on an auto show to show an important product bathed in high quality, perfectly framed light.
Well, basically this one looks like a moving head, but it's just the housing which looks like a moving head. In the inside we have an ellipsoidal or a LICO. We put both worlds together to really give you the low cost, because the cost is really close to an ellipsoidal and not close to a moving head. So you have the big advantage of having two fixtures in one, and that really makes a difference because you have all the great functionality of the moving heads, which we will show you later on, and you have the functionality of a LICO or ellipsoidal, which we put into this housing because we know how to make both products. So the basic idea was to put both worlds together and to offer this for a very, very low price, which is close to the LICOs or the ellipsoidals, and that offers you the possibility to put more in your warehouse, more of these, instead of two different products. You just put some of those in your warehouse and the job is done. That of course saves you some time, some headache about the inventory, and so on and so on. So there are many possibilities which we're going to show you right now.
Okay, so the Fuze Profile CW has a 380 watt cool white LED engine. It's got a base color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin and a well-engineered optical path. So shortly you'll already see the crucial flat field these ellipsoidal fixtures really must have by default. And we get over 11,000 lumens out of the fixture with a CRI of over 91. So this high CRI measurement gives a more authentic color reproduction no matter what the color is. So the fixture is really engineered though to give impressive results across the entire spectral range no matter what the metric. So whether it's TM30 or even TLCI values, they are strong and indicate the high quality of light coming from the unit.
And those kind of measurements we have available for download on elationlighting.eu for the European market and elationlighting.com for the Americas. And there you can really see all the differences between what you have maybe come across in the market already, and we really fully expose all the little details of our lights. So you will see how great the LED is, how efficient it is, how good the values for each color are, and then you know what to expect up front. So please visit our website, check for photometric test reports, and then you can see all the details, all the measurements, and then you can plan much better your next job or see what you can expect on your next job.
So let's have a closer look at the Fuze Profile CW. So it is a nice wide zoom range. So at the narrowest it goes down to 9 degrees, and then at the widest goes up to around 47 degrees. And of course this means the range of separate lenses for the static profiles are no longer needed. So this saves you time, space and money. So now you could actually arrive at a venue knowing that the unit can have an adaptable, perfect beam size for the production or the area, so with no swapping of lenses on site. And the quiet, precise and accurate pan and tilt positioning means focusing is quick and can be done solely by the console programmer. So a sometimes slow two-person job can now be more efficient, and your technicians can actually get on with something else. So naturally, with the ability to refocus the automated units during a show or even on a queue-by-queue basis, this means you can potentially use less profiles to do the same job on your event as well.
And like we just already mentioned, the Fuze is really an affordable machine, because if you see the cost for an ellipsoidal, plus 4 different lenses, plus replacing bulbs and so on, there's a lot of cost. But with this automated fixture, with this automated LICO or ellipsoidal, you can really have everything in one product. And like we just mentioned, it offers a lot of possibility and flexibilities for you. And the price point is really closer to a LICO than to a moving head. So this investment really can save you a lot of headache. Plus, we have a 5-year warranty on the LED, besides the 2-year warranty on the product. So this 5-year warranty on the LED really gives you a lot of freedom to just relax, do your job, and you don't need to worry about anything, because the LED will do the job perfectly for a very, very long time.
So let's have a look at some color options within the unit, which again will take the capability beyond what the static fixtures can achieve. So here is a 7-position fixed color wheel, which offers various primary colors and also some pastels. So these are all easily suitable for theater and event environments. And then we also have another wheel which actually is all color corrections and also a UV. So this will get you the perfect white for TV or film use. It starts at 2,700 Kelvin and goes all the way up to 8,000 Kelvin, and also adds the UV at the end as well. So this really gives the same results as our static cold white and warm white fixtures, but with one fixture capable of both color points and everything in between and even beyond. So no longer do you necessarily need to have an array of static units with different colored gels or correction filters. You simply have this automated unit offering multiple color options. So no more gels burning out, no more climbing ladders during build-up to swap in a different filter. So for example, one queue could be an open white on a person, whereas the next queue could be a different position to light a piece of set in a primary color. So now one unit can do both queues and can actually move silently between one to the other.
And this is something what many designers would like to do or would like to achieve with the fixture. They want to give their show a personal touch. And of course, besides the variable color temperature we have here and all those different colors, we have also the possibility of attaching a gel frame holder in the front if you want to do something specifically with your color gels which you prefer, or with your color filters which you prefer. So this one is very easy to attach. This is our gel frame holder. It's 4 screws here in the front. You just put it right here, attach those 4 screws, and then the job is done. And you can see it's a very small item which is available. And yeah, it's very easy to use. Just slide in your color gel and the job is done. We have a little safety wire here, so you can really add your specific color gels if this is not on board, but we will leave the color palette and the variable color temperature palette is already very, very wide, but this offers you the possibility to do even more with this unit and to attach it within a few seconds, less than a minute.
So of course we know that the static profile, whether it be old or new, can take a gobo, but it's usually only one though, of course. But the Fuze unit gives us 7 high quality glass gobos to choose from. All are fully indexable and rotating and are all interchangeable as well. So let's have a look at these. We'll flip to our other camera. So this is a good selection of breakup patterns and even a water or a ripple effect in there as well. So they're all rotating either with slow, smooth elegance or at a fast speed for a more dynamic application. So for example, you can now have a custom corporate logo gobo installed in your unit and still have another 6 gobos left to use within your production. And with that automated movement, the zoom range and the gobo positioning, your image or your pattern can be precisely placed within a set for accurate repeatability.
And with this number of gobos which we have installed here, or which you can really easy replace, you have a lot of flexibility because you can use less fixtures to do the same job. In one position you use this gobo, in the next position you use another gobo. So of course when you come to a job with less fixtures, that makes your life a little bit easier, and you can probably do several jobs at the same day without replacing any gobos. You just go from one venue to the next venue, everything is installed and ready to go. And that, of course, is a nice benefit which we have here in our automated ellipsoidal.
So the unit also has a variable frost too. So for example, you could use it just to simply soften the beam like this, or even better, you could use it to actually diffuse a gobo. So let's put a gobo in here and let's just add in the frost to slightly diffuse that. And next up, as you'd expect, the fixture also has an iris. So let's quickly see that too. So unlike a static profile, it's fully variable from your console. So again, your technician won't need to go up to the units to make adjustments. And being internal too, and not just a slot-in iris, it keeps the integrity of the housing by not allowing any extra sort of unwanted dust or debris inside. Therefore, less cleaning, less maintenance.
And of course, it offers you the flexibility to do even some nice events or some concerts or whatever you need a beam look. This iris can help you to do even those kind of jobs where you need a nice, tight beam with a lot of output still. And so this flexibility is really a benefit which we have added as well into the fixture. So it makes it very easy for you to use the iris and all the other features.
And of course, being a profile, it naturally needs a very accurate, reliable, adjustable framing system. So for the Fuze, it's 4 indexable blades that can each fully black out the beam, which we'll start having a look at now. So again, the automated nature of the unit makes this positioning and performance of the framing so easy. So the plus and minus 60-degree indexing lets you quickly dial in a variety of shapes or cuts.
And this framing system is really nice, like we have in all our framing systems with the Elation products. Each blade can fully black out 100%, so from one side fully to the other side. This is also a great benefit if you compare it to other units in the market, which are very well known. This one will really give you the flexibility to close the entire frame, unlike the other products or some other products in the market, but that really allows you to play with any kind of shapes and positions within a few fragments of a second, and it allows you really to have a lot of flexibility in this great performing framing system we have here. And another great advantage is that you don't have to go up the ladder anymore to touch the old halogen profile or Lico and burn your fingers on the outside because it's so hot when you want to do a reframing. So the framing system here makes your life a little bit easier without less pain in your fingers after you burnt them when you touch the old school halogen Licos. So that's a very, very great advantage here as well.
So hopefully, as you can see, the shutters can move silky smooth or dynamically fast, but crucially with perfect accuracy and repeatability. As we've continually said today, this automated ellipsoidal makes using the parameters so much easier. So it's more accurate, it's dynamic, and it's all achievable from a console remotely by one person. So the Fuze unit also has numerous control and connectivity options to increase functionality as well. So naturally it has DMX control, but it also has RDM too. So you have remote access to change seamless 16-bit dimming modes and curves, and even an LED refresh rate adjustment for TV and film use. So the dimming performance has been engineered to perfection on the product. So being able to select a different dimming mode or even a customized dimming curve via DMX in seconds allows that to be implemented very easily. And of course, various fan modes exist too, all selectable from your console as well. So this allows you to get a quiet fixture for a quiet performance when you need it.
Yeah, when you use the silent mode, for example, you even won't hear this machine anymore because it's really, really silent because the fan's running on the lowest possible speed. So that really makes the unit even suitable for theater and TV use, wherever you really need a lot of an absolute silent fixture. Plus, we have the great benefit of power linking. So you can go power in and power out, daisy chain a lot of those fixtures, which makes it easy in cabling, which makes it easy in wiring, because you don't have to worry so much about the power consumption. With a 380 watts LED and some other functions on board, we are less than 500 watts per unit. And that really makes sure you can daisy chain a lot of them. Plus the lightweight, which is just 23 kilos, makes it possible for one person to rig this automated luminaire. And that is a lightweight fixture which really can be hung by one person, so you don't need to carry so much and you don't have to climb up the ladder so many times. And that's a great advantage when you have to do your job quick and easy.
So as we've hopefully highlighted today, various accessories have been historically available for the profiles. But the Fuze, of course, doesn't need that with its range and capability of onboard options. In fact, the only accessories you may like or actually need actually ships in the box as well, namely this snoot. So that snoot attaches within minutes and giving you a little bit more versatility with the fixture.
It's just 4 little screws you have to attach, and like the same we had here on the gel frame holder, so very easy to use, and really you can do this within seconds when you are on job, and if it's needed, you don't have the view on that LED from the side anymore on the front lens, so that little snoot is a little bit extra, which we have added to this product.
So that really wraps up our profile range today. So LED engines, optics, and software have really evolved to a place where an LED profile can not only easily replace a tungsten fixture, but actually vastly improves on it. So the features and the automated nature of the Fuze unit in particular really push that even further by saving effort, time, and cost, therefore giving an improvement on an already efficient return on investment. So you can go to your local dealer or distributor, get your hands on these units so you can see the hows and the whys for yourself. You can go to elationlighting.eu to find out more information on the fixtures. You can go to software.elationlighting.eu to make sure all your fixtures have the latest firmware, which is, of course, always important. And I'm not seeing any questions coming in today, so I think that just about wraps it up from my point of view. So I will say goodbye and see you in 2 weeks for another live stream.
Thank you, Alistair, and thank you guys for watching. It was a pleasure to be with you again in this new year, and we're looking forward to some more episodes of our coffee break with more interesting topics. And please leave us a message, send us some comments, send us your questions, and whatever you would like to know, we would like to talk to you about it. And if you have some jobs to do where you need our support, let us know about waterproof ellipsoidals or about this great new generation of automated ellipsoidals. Please send us your questions and your comments, and thank you so much for being with us. Have a great day and see you soon. Take care.
Bye.